watch me. It's a bunch of good churches in Atlanta. I could name 4 churches within a 2-mile radius that I could honestly recommend. Like seriously recommend. Greater Piney Grove, Green Forest, House of Hope, New Life, New Birth. Don't y'all go over there. I didn't call 5 churches. I bet not see you on the internet over there. Bishop told me to go to New Piney Grove. The devil is a lie. A seed, a soul. Here comes the tricky part. Service. Because here's the reality. Most of y'all come to church, get a word, and go back to your circle. God said, I need boots on the ground. I need, if this city is not gonna go to hell, I need every one of you to get boots on the ground. Because your circle should be influenced by your story. Not the stripped down version. Yeah, not the version that you're okay with telling because you put all the blame on the devil. No, the version where you tell people what you did and then how God responded to your repentance. Is there anybody in this room who had to say, God, I messed it up, I'm gonna do it your way now, and God responded and flipped your whole life? I need us to take about 12 seconds and just give God praise that God took your mess and turned it into a message. And I don't know how I'm getting out of this, y'all. Just look at somebody, say, boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Dr. Gardner C. Taylor says this: God will never send his word without sending his workers to walk it out. God, y'all thought I came up with that. I got that from Gardner C. Taylor. Walk it out. Look at somebody and say, walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Look at somebody, say it again, walk it out. God will never send his word without sending his workers to walk it out. What is it that God has called you to walk out in this church? What are you supposed to be doing that you sitting back talking about they got it? What are you supposed to be doing that you let the devil talk you out of getting in place? I didn't even say this, but we getting ready to go to another side of the city, and you sitting around playing mad or jealous that somebody else is doing what you supposed to be doing. They still doing it because you won't put no boots on the ground. I need you to look at your neighbor, push them, and tell them a seed, a soul, and look at somebody, say boots on the ground, boots on the ground. You got to have skin in the game. You have to have an undeniable, unshakable commitment to the cause. Watch this. That will probably initially present itself as a risk. Let me say that again. Are you listening to me, Clarence? You got to have an undeniable, unshakable commitment to the cause. Somebody say boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Say it again real strong. It's going to make sense to you in just a moment. Say it again, boots on the ground. You got to have an unshakable, undeniable commitment to the cause that will probably initially present itself as a risk. So here it is. Bishop is asking for a seed. Come on, half of y'all wasn't here. Come on, say it. A seed. Come on, write that down, Kanka. Write it down again. A seed. Tell your neighbor they missed it. They wasn't here. Look at them. Say a seed. A soul. Hold on. God told me to give you another S. And service. So here it is. It's going to present itself as a risk. But you got to get your boots on the ground. A seed. That's a risk. I had this money for something else. I was going to use this money to do something else. I need this money. I got this. I got that. You're going to always have something. Come on, talk back to me now. You're going to always have something. Them tires been bald for 3 months. Now all of a sudden you want to be responsible. That refrigerator been broke. I'm just saying, a seed. This is the real hard part, because a lot of us, Tosh, we'll We'll sacrifice the seed, but we still too scared to tell our story. And because we're too afraid to tell our story, we have no spiritual influence in our circle. Woo, I'm messing with y'all now. You got to be with, watch this. Luke, Jesus was talking. He said, Simon, the devil asked me for you. He asked me for you. Like this is a compliment that the devil looked at you and knew he couldn't touch you without talking to me first. The devil asked me for you that he might sift you as wheat. Jesus says, I prayed for you that your faith won't fail. That's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that you told him no. Jesus says, I pray for you that your faith won't fail. Watch this. He says, and when you are converted, strengthen your brother. I was reading that one day, Pastor D, and the Lord said to me, what that really means is, don't tell your neighbor what the devil did. You tell your neighbor what you did. See, that's the part we don't like. Because some kind of way, the devil got it in your spirit that your testimony is only the good stuff. You don't never tell the bad stuff. You don't never say you was the one who cheated. And that's why y'all broke up. You just said it was, what they call it? No, you had naked pictures in your DM. Nobody wants to tell that. But that's a part of your story. You got to be willing to tell people I was a mess. I was a hoe. And God touched the heart of my spouse. And they forgave me. And now we got a good marriage. You got to be willing to tell that story because it's somebody else. They sitting right behind you. They got naked pictures in their DM right now. Ask them for their phone. See what they say. They like, go on, Bishop, you playing too much. Look at them. They like, see, this is why I don't even come to church, because y'all play too much. You got to be willing to tell your real testimony. Watch this. And he said, God said that, listen, because watch me. It's a bunch of good churches in Atlanta. I could name 4 churches within a 2-mile radius that I could honestly recommend. Like seriously recommend. Greater Piney Grove, Green Forest, House of Hope, New Life, New Birth. Don't y'all go over there. I didn't call 5 churches. I bet not see you on the internet over there. Bishop told me to go to New Piney Grove. The devil is a lie. A seed, a soul, here comes the tricky part, service. Because here's the reality. Most of y'all come to church